Hey, it's Tiny. Um, just doing a little video for the week. I'll be busy tonight. My socks. So I'm calling socks in six. Hopefully it's socks in four, but I'm calling socks in six. Um, Today was, well, the past couple days have been very sort of introspective on my end. I've been doing a little bit of, imagine that, me thinking about certain things and certain behaviors I have and how to improve myself. You get to be 26 and it gets to be time to stop, having habits that you had 10 years ago. It's not high school. You don't really need to be carrying your high school you on your back. Um, and one of the things that really, I'm sure some of you guys know about me is that I am, pardon me, a little bit harder on myself than need be. And that I kind of always assume worst case scenario. Like if somebody doesn't write me back instantaneously, I assume that I said something wrong or, you know, weird ninny kind of nonsense that I don't know if it's being shy or being awkward or what have you, but a large chunk of it is definitely insecurity. I guess we all are insecure to a certain extent. And I was thinking about how, I have genuine friends that I've met from here, and I have an appreciation thread or two, which I don't get. I don't know if I'll ever understand that. And I don't want you guys to, that's not why I'm saying, I don't want you to explain to me that. But it's weird that I have that, yet I don't believe that, if that makes sense. I don't see why, I guess. But you see why. So then I started thinking about high school. And I was thinking about how when I was 16, I took a sociology course. And one of the things that was discussed was how, how the way you perceive yourself a lot of times reflects how people perceive you. And one of the exercises that we had to do, I don't know how bullshit this was or what, but I still have it for whatever reason, was you had to write down a list of things that you felt about yourself and hang on to it. And then for every student in the class, they passed around a piece of paper and everybody wrote, random things about themselves. Or not about themselves, but about other, about each person in the class. So, my name, Kate, was on the top of the sheet of paper, and then, everybody in the class jotted down a couple descriptions of what they thought of me and everybody else. So, I had a shaved head, I had dreads, I had purple hair, I was in 4 high schools, 4 years, I wasn't exactly normal. And I wasn't all that different. By the time I got to this school, I had kind of, I guess, decided that I needed to, if I didn't want to get picked on, assimilate. So I just stuck with a blonde pixie cut and an attitude problem. But I did theater, and I was very nerdy. And, I wrote inadequate, unattractive, quiet, aggressive, strange, shy. And this is what came back to me. Funny, artistic, outgoing, I said shy. Very friendly, academic, always has good things to say about people. Speaks her mind, different in a good way. I admire you. Artistic. Lets her feelings dictate her attitude. Unfortunately, that one was very true. And like more of the same sort of kind-hearted stuff. And when I say I would call bullshit on it, I picked it apart. I said people were not going to say anything mean. People weren't going to say what they really felt. Instead of just taking it as, hey, I got complimented. And it's just funny, and it's something I need to drop. You know, 10 years is a long time to still be saying, that's bullshit. You don't like me. You're just saying it. I've let it ruin friendships. I've let it ruin romances. You know, I gotta get that chip off my shoulder and realize that I'm better than what I think I am. So that's my little nugget of wisdom, or whatever the hell that was. I lied. I have to show this. It makes me happy. I would love to have another cover of Time magazine this year, guys. That's all. That was from 2004. And that was me when I was 4. Anyway, so that's all nonsense that I wanted to ramble about. I have questions for you. And that's about it. I'll be done rambling your asses off. My questions are, if you could do one charitable act before you die, money wasn't an issue, what would be your cause? What would you do? What's the one thing that you dream of doing that you know in your heart of hearts you'll never do? Because of finances, or because of time, or something, but what's your biggest glorious daydream? Mine's to write music with Paul McCartney. If you could take one family member that's passed to dinner, who would it be, and what would you talk about? Mine would be my mom's mom. She died when my mom was 18, and the older I get, the more my mom's side of the family says that I am exactly like my namesake. That would be kind of neat. My last and final question is, what is your biggest fear? Real fear, not I'm afraid of tacos. Or clowns. Actually, no. I take that back. Clowns are fucking scary. Clowns are a real fear. Scratch that. My biggest fear and phobia is crowds. Being in groups of people horrifies me. And a large part of it is me being insecure. It's, you know, X amount of people that are going to pass judgment on me, as opposed to X amount of people that aren't going to even notice I'm there. Probably. You know, I'm a wallflower. So my phobia is stupid, and I know it's stupid, but it's there, and it's something I deal with all the time. So yeah, that's that. I love you guys. Socks and 6.